Hello, welcome to Mr. Reads Reads. This is a poem about the Russian Revolution. It's part one. It goes from 1905 to 1914. In 1900, the Romanovs had been 300 years in power, yet changes within their empire meant their rule began to sour. Russia was trying to modernise. Social change was rife. The people were not happy. Things were heading for much strife. In Russia's Far East region began a war against Japan. Glorious rapid victory to please the public was the plan. Japan, though, seized Port Arthur and sank the Russian fleet. Shortages and hunger compounded this defeat. 1905 January, Bloody Sunday was its name. Father Gapon led the marchers, better rights they wished to claim. 150,000 the Orthodox priest led. Troops at the Winter Palace shot at least 100 dead. Rumours went round Russia that the Tsar had ordered fire. The stories were not valid, but they built the people's ire. Russian cities rose in many strikes of sympathy. Rebel battleship Potemkin shelled Odessa from the sea. To prevent full revolution needed changes from the Tsar. October Manifesto, free elections for Duma. Fundamental laws brought back the Tsarist power. Over parliament and army did the emperor still tower. Yet the limited reforms meant the situation calmed. Urban workers were more quiet, as were those who farmed. Stolypin pushed reforms, yet had rebels executed. For the Tsar and aristocracy, autocracy was suited. Early Dumas dissolved, Tsar opposing those elected. Stolypin changed the voting rules about how they were selected. The laws the Duma did oppose were passed by royal decree. Reforms were blocked by Nicholas. There was no democracy. Industrialisation still went on, Witt and Stolypin leading. Growth rate stood at 6% on the backs of workers bleeding. Factory inspections were poor and very rare. Worker exploitation fed their anger and despair. Reforms in agriculture were to form a kulak class, farmers with more money and more efficient than the mass. Agricultural production saw significant increase. For most of Russia's peasants, the struggle didn't cease. Okhrana worked behind the scenes, the Tsar's secret police. Stolypin's field court marshals did the hangman's trap release. The necktie of Stolypin was what they called the rope. For many wanting revolution, the Okhrana ended hope. Workers' solidarity was shown in Russia's mines. The Lena Goldfields massacre led to troubled times. The army killed 270 for going out on strike. Sympathy action followed, which the authorities didn't like. Yet this is all just background, before the First World War, when the people's suffering shook Russia to its core. A wave of nationalism marked the Great War's start. Defeat and revolution would see the Romanovs depart. Thank you very much.